Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back on Gracious Moments, the first for 2025. Yes, it's lovely to have you back. And I really, really hope you're all well at your end and that you've been easing yourself into this new year. 2025 is bound to be quite a year. It will lead us to new places if we allow it to do so, and this means that it'll take a little work on our part. We now come through this last 4 very tumultuous years, and we're ready. We're ready for something very different, more expansive. But in order to bring that into our space, we really need to be able to set boundaries in place. And here is what I'm taking with me into February and into the rest of the year. The choice, really, the constant choice to keep those boundaries in place. And here is what stood up for me in January. When we don't have those boundaries around us, then we can't really bring into life what wishes to be created. January is often a very misunderstood month, I find. I'm one of those who've often said, "Oh God, what's the point in January? The excitement of Christmas is gone, and we feel a bit of at the mercy of life. What's next? The year has just begun, and it feels so long, and we feel a bit lost." But this year has been different. I've really been able to sense the medicine of this very special month. And yet, there were times when I watched myself being easily distracted, easily pulled out of that beautiful cocoon, that beautiful space where creativity happens, where creativity comes to life. And it becomes writing, it becomes arts, it becomes music, it can even become just a cake. You're baking a cake, it's what you love doing. You're a baker, and that's how you bring love into the world. You share it with others. But when we don't have those boundaries, then I found that everything stays trapped, and we actually then miss the moment, miss the momentum. And so what I'm taking into next month is the realization that boundaries actually are an active, a radical act of self-love and love for others. Because when we are able to really be firm in our decision to need that space, that silence, that time to bring creativity into life, then we actually really not only loving ourselves, but also those around us. And so, yes, this has been really interesting to watch. And I had to admit that there's been times in my life, when I've been way too easily distracted, pulled away literally from myself, from what wished to really become words, and then writing, and maybe books. And so, yes, I'm very happy with that, and I'm really excited about this new year. It feels very expansive, and it'd be interesting to watch not only myself but the whole world then really use this beautiful wish, to move forward, to start really creating new life. And before I let you go, I am going to share with you a little post I shared on Facebook about the need to be really present with what is. You know, again, we get distracted. There's so much taking us away from our core. And then we left with nothing. We have very little energy, little time, little focus to really do what must be done. So yes, let's have a look. And I'm never good with technology. I found, yes, I I tend to lose pages, and it's hard to find what I'm looking for when I use devices. Okay, see, here we go. We humans are a funny lot. We seem to enjoy complicating our lives, often taking the longer road to experience what we desire most, our well-being. We take up yoga and go all Zen, hoping our minds will finally shut up and leave us in peace, if only for a while. We sign up for spiritual retreats only to find ourselves dealing with the same old story the moment we return to real life. You see, neither the mind nor life will ever give us a break. They don't care how far we climb to the highest mountain, hoping to escape from ourselves. Life and mind will find us, whether it's on the yoga mats or in the quiet of meditation. And why? Because it's our struggle that keeps them coming back. It's our resistance to what is, our rejection of our very essence. But here is the truth. We are pure presence, simply waiting to enter this moment. When we finally let go and make ourselves at home in the here and now, something extraordinary happens. The chatter in our minds begins to fade. It no longer matters what we're doing. It might well be the most mundane thing, in fact. Because when we give our undivided attention to the present moment, we stop working against life and begin to flow with it. And it's only then that the mind and heart finally come together, finding the peace we've been seeking all along. And that's very true. We think we need to stop the mind before we can create. But our creativity, our creations become the way our mind and heart get together. And so, with so much love and grace from here, from my little corner in the city of London, I salute you. I look forward to seeing you again. And I wish you a lovely, lovely ending of January. And get ready. 2025 is going to be our year. Take care. Cheerio.